What's going on, guys? I'm back. I know it took forever, but pretty much halfway done, man. Got the whole engine stand, blasted, painted, all that stuff. Everything is basically where it needs to be, except for this rear upright over here, because I haven't got the torque converter yet, and obviously that's gonna kick that engine stand head back this way. And so I'm waiting on that. That should get here in about 2 weeks. And I had made another video and I tried to upload it the other night, but YouTube wouldn't let me because it was like 17 minutes long, but I had a lot of things to say, and I'll try to condense that really quickly for you guys. There's the battery and the gas tank trays, fits perfectly. I just made it out of some angle iron or channel iron, whatever the hell you want to call it. And spark plug wires are routed. March serpentine 6-groove pulleys are on there. Radiators bolted in place. What else? I just got to make some minor adjustments down there on that leg because the bolt hole is misaligned. I miscalculated on that one. So I'm waiting on the 727 torque flight to get here. I just ordered that from TCI. That's a complete transmission package. So I think that's going to be here in like 2 weeks, along with the torque converter, and then we can finalize this upright back here. I got my MSD 6AL2 with the two-step rev limiter. I already got that. I got the MSD blaster coil. It's over in the cornet right now. I got to get a new alternator because the one I have is not going to work. Don't have time to go into why it's not going to work, but basically I need to get a totally different one. It was right for this application, but some other things happened, and I'm probably going to have to swap out that water pump housing as well. So, but we'll cross that bridge maybe tomorrow, actually, because that's going to have to be taken care of soon. My goal is to fix all these little bugs as much as I can, fucking train. God damn it. Before the torque converter gets here, I don't want to just be sitting around, so, Jesus Christ, man, really? All day I don't hear shit, but the one time I want to make a video and the fucking train goes by. Anyway, one thing I wanted to clear up was that engine stand that I called a piece of shit in the last video. Remember the little black one that this thing was sitting on? That was an actual Summit Racing product, and very quickly I'll tell you why it's a piece of shit. I know that it's just supposed to be an engine cradle to move around your engine from point A to point B in your shop or your garage or whatever, but it was just a really shitty design. This is what's left of it, because I hacked it up like I said I would. These wheels are too small. These wheels are too small. The angle of this axle right here with the actual caster is too aggressive of an angle. The thing didn't want to roll for shit because of this rear leg over here and this plate. You couldn't bolt your starter on, you couldn't bolt your headers on, and the thing cost $100. $100 for this, and I understand that it's for a Mopar, and everything for Mopar is an arm and a leg, and shit for Chevy is a dime a dozen. I saw the same stand by Summit Racing as well, and it was $55. So you're talking double the price for something that is just half-ass made. Sorry, I don't like to put people on blast, but for $100, that's, if this thing would have cost $50, $60, I wouldn't really bitch. But I don't really like to bitch and complain at all, but $100, man, for that is kind of, I don't know. But so just little things like that, it's really coming along. I know it's been a while, and I apologize for that, but I just have a lot of things going on over here, and it's hard to find the time to work on this stuff. And more so when you do have the time, it's hard to find the energy, we got so much going on. Hang on a second. So, but here we are. It's coming along pretty good, I think. Came out bitching. I did go ahead and add the middle set of casters on there just for extra support, because I put the engine down and it flexed just ever so slightly in the center. I wheeled it around, totally weighted down. You know, I wheeled the cart around and everything was okay. Nothing got bent or tweaked, but I didn't like the way it looked, you know. So with that third set in there, it's nice and stout. And just little odds and ends like the radiator hoses, the heater hose nipples, and what else? You know, the proper alternator, maybe a different water pump housing, like I said, and things like that, you know. And then of course the wiring and all that shit once everything else is locked down, you know. But I just wanted to show you guys really quickly, you know. Let's get a shot of it. Just wanted to show you guys. Don't want you guys to think that I'm just bullshitting you and not doing anything over here, you know. Because I know it's taken a while, you know. It's about like 2 months or so, somewhere in there. But you know, like I said, I got other things going on, you know, and I'm not trying to you know, rush this thing along and end up with a piece of shit, you know. Nobody wants that, because then, you know, do it right the first time and be done with it, you know. Don't half-ass it. So I got other things going on. I got my shop to run, and then, you know, doing this for the first time, it's not rocket science, you know. This fucking thing ain't going to the moon, but still, it's got to be right, you know. Put a level on everything, make sure it's nice and straight, it rolls good, you know, down to locking casters, you know, because you don't want this thing to roll down the street once the engine's turning, right? Little things like that. And where you place the casters, that's important, because that the ones that turn, because you have to have fixed casters somewhere in there, right, to make it track straight. And then you ideally want casters that swivel, right? Because if you don't, how are you going to turn this son of a bitch? See, little things like that are so simple you can overlook, you know. So, and let's see, we're at like 7 minutes and almost 8 minutes here on the video. The fabricator finally came by and made some good progress. It's hard to see right now, but he's got the tabs for the lower 4-link bars, and I think the upper 4-link bar tabs also tack welded in place. And down back in the transmission tunnel, he's got this cross member for the front connection of the 4-link bars. That's all good. It's exactly where it needs to be, so he needs to finalize that. And he's telling me he thinks like 2 to 3 weeks he can have the whole thing done. We'll see how that goes. But yeah, that's pretty much it. We covered the stand. The other little piece of shit black stand from Summit Racing that was garbage, I don't recommend. It's something that you could build yourself. Sorry, it is what it is. And that's pretty much it for now. Sorry I'm rushing this along, you know, but I'm trying to get out of here right now because it's late. So hopefully soon I can post another video. Hopefully the next video of this thing will be of it running, you know, hopefully. But we'll see what happens. All right, I'll check you guys out later. All right, bye.